All right, you're 2 weeks out from your event. Registrations are still coming in. You've already sent your badge list to the print house. But now you've got 40 new attendees, 3 name changes, and a keynote speaker who just updated their title. What do? If you've been in events for more than a year, you know exactly what happens next. You scramble, you reprint, you pay rush fees, you pray the shipping arrives in time. And on the day of the event, there's still a walk-in who wasn't on anybody's list. You're searching through 300 badges laid out on a table. Meanwhile, the line is growing and you're sweating. I'm Brandt Krueger from EventMobi. We build event management software used by thousands of corporate and association event teams. And in over a decade of working with event organizers, we've heard this story more times than we can count. In this video, I'm going to break down the 6 biggest badge printing problems event planners face every day, and show you exactly how modern on-demand printing solves every one of them. Problem number 1, the pre-printing trap. When you pre-print badges weeks in advance, you're locked into a list that's already out of date. Registrations change, people update their names, titles, and companies. Last-minute speakers get added. VIPs show up unregistered. And here's the part that nobody talks about. Even if you nail the list, you still end up needing an on-demand printer on site for the walk-ins, for corrections, for the badge that somehow got left out. So you've paid for pre-printing and an on-site solution. That's double the cost. Problem 2 is one most organizers don't think about until it's too late. When you lay out 400 pre-printed badges on a registration table, you've just made it easy for anyone, attendees, competitors, even curious passersby, to walk up and photograph your entire attendee list. Every badge, every name, every company. For financial services conferences, medical events, executive summits, that's a real privacy and security concern. On-demand printing eliminates the badge wall entirely. Problem 3, the logistics nightmare. Think about everything that has to go right before your event. You send the list to the print house weeks in advance. They print, they ship. You hope it arrives on time in the right quantities to the right venue. Then you have to store them. Then you have to transport them. If anything goes wrong at any point in that chain, a shipping delay, a wrong file, a printing error, you're reprinting under pressure. You're paying rush fees and probably crossing your fingers. Problem 4, the dreaded check-in lineup. When staff have to manually search through hundreds of pre-printed badges, the line slows down. One staff member per desk rifling through alphabetical stacks. Meanwhile, attendees are sighing. Your first impression of the event is a line of people. On-demand printing flips this. Attendees check in by name or QR code. The badge prints in seconds. A quick peel and hand it over. The line moves. Problem 5, your check-in is chained to the wall. Most on-demand badge printing solutions need to be plugged in, which means you design your event flow around wherever there's a power outlet, not around the best attendee experience. Want to check in at the gala entrance, or the rooftop bar, the hotel lobby, the outdoor courtyard? If there's no outlet, you're out of luck, unless you have a wireless battery-powered solution. Problem 6. Most solutions require a technician, and that is where the real cost is. Full-color, full-service badge printing looks great, but it typically requires a specialist on site to manage the hardware. Now, the hardware itself might be manageable, but the labor cost, that's what makes it prohibitive for mid-size events. The right solution for most events is one your team can operate themselves. Unbox, place, print. No technical background required. So that's what we built. Badge On by EventMobi is an on-demand, anywhere badge printing solution that tackles all 6 of these problems head-on. Portable, wireless-capable stations, label-based printing that works on virtually any badge material, plug-and-play setup with no specialist required, integrated directly with your attendee data, and a rental model that keeps per-event costs manageable. In our next video, I'll unbox the full Badge On kit and walk you through exactly how to set up a station from start to first print. If you're an event planner dealing with any of these problems, you'll want to watch that one. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. And if you want to jump ahead and see a live demo, the link to book one is in the description.